what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the TED Spot. Hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. Tonight, we are talking about James Bond video games. There's a new one coming out, which I am pretty excited about. It looks like a Hitman spinoff meets James Bond. My first experience with a James Bond video game was pretty much most everybody's first experience. It was on N64. It was GoldenEye. GoldenEye, up to that point, I didn't have a computer, so there was Doom out, but GoldenEye was pretty much the first real shooter that I had ever really played that had some solid brass cojones. It really had some cojones. Up till then, I didn't really play any shooters because I didn't have a computer. But then I got a computer, then I played Doom, then I played the Arena Alien video games, and then Halo came out, so on and so forth. But what really launched it for me was GoldenEye. GoldenEye was amazing. You could go out there with a sniper rifle, you get a point blank. Graphics were pretty good for the time. It was just a great game. But now we have another James Bond video game coming out. It is 007 First Light. And I'm going to play the trailer with no sound because don't want any of those strikes, don't want any of those copyright infringements. That's just how it goes. I will leave the trailer in the description and you can enjoy. But I got to say, them mixing a James Bond character with Hitman is perfect because that is basically when James Bond is out, hunter killer, he's basically Hitman. And I think that the Hitman series is loosely based off of the James Bond series. So it's going hand in hand. It's playing off each other. I like that. I recently picked up I don't have it around here. I recently picked up the new Hitman trilogy for PS5. I haven't played it yet, but I got it at GameStop pretty cheap, and I'm looking forward to one day unboxing it. I just don't play my PS5 very much. I play a lot of video games on PC, such as Arc Raiders, StarCraft, like the Anno series, and so on and so forth, and City Skylines, but not the new one. The new one sucks. But as far as James Bond, I'm pretty excited about it. They need to release a character that's going to play James Bond. They still have not chosen a new James Bond. And it is sort of frustrating because it's a great series. Let's see. James Bond. Let's do this. Who is the next James Bond? Who we got? It's basically who's in the running. The big problem is getting old, not British Cold War, doesn't want to do it because he knows that it doesn't fit the character. He could do it. He could do it if he wanted to. But he's stepping out. And who is that guy? Who's that guy? I don't know who that is. Don't know who this is. But in my opinion, that is a good choice. Aaron Taylor is a great choice because of what we saw with Bullet Train. Go watch Bullet Train. Amazing, simply the best. Great Brad Pitt movie. Brad Pitt obviously can't play James Bond because he's too old. He's old and you're pregnant. But doorman. Just a doorman. But these guys are getting old. And there aren't that many heartthrobs that could pull this off, that could fit the age. Because we want a James Bond that's going to be mid 30s, because as we know, they play 3 to 4 plus movies, and by the time they're old as hell, they're old as hell, and the physical aspect of the character sort of fades away, like we saw with the last James Bond movie, which was great. It just went out onto the plains and he just walked away. He vanished. But who will fill those shoes? That's the big question. It's he could do it. Alba could do it, but he's old. He's getting old. Doesn't really fit the only one that the only African American person I could see could play it is probably Elba. But other than that, it doesn't really fit the character. Tom Holland, Spider-Man, Chris Hemsworth, Sean Murphy, I think that would be kind of weird. Tom Hardy could have pulled it off, but he's getting old. Fassbender's getting old. So yeah, that's the problem. It needs a new heartthrob, a new sex symbol that's not aging out, that could actually fit the bill and play the character. I think that's the big problem with the James Bond pick. But let's see if there's been any updates here. Top 10 contenders become the new James Bond. Kylie Turner. I don't know. Jacob Elliott, never heard of him. Aaron Taylor he's been talked up a lot lately. But it's all about age. It's all about age. Henry Cavill, I think he's getting a little older. And cheese thighs. Gross. If you have them, to each your own. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, this is the conundrum. The heartthrob, the sex symbol, the age. But let's get back to the video game here, guys. We want to learn about the video game. So yeah, as I said, my favorite video game James Bond is definitely GoldenEye. Hands down. Never been anything better. It's just the way it is. It's just the best. But that one came out in 1993. So there's been all these games that has come out. And the only James Bond, as I said, the only James Bond game I ever really paid attention to was GoldenEye. Because all the others had quasi crappy, who cares graphics. I was playing tons of other games other than the basically movie video game graphics, because they don't really throw a lot of money at video game movies. I meant movie video games. It's like, oh, we're just gonna make a video game to fit the movie, just throw it out. It's like how they do it, for the other way around, where they make video game movies. Sometimes they're really good, but most of the time they're just like, this is why'd they make this movie? It's like graphically and special effects just garbage. And that is how it's been with the James Bond video games. They just make a game to make a game, basically. And that's just a waste of time, in my opinion. But let's get into this trailer. Where is it? It's behind some windows. Here we go. I'm not going to play the sound because I do not want a copyright strike. Minute 37. Let's do this. First light. Look at Suave. He's ex-military. Yes. Money Penny. He has scars. He's seen some stuff. But as you can see from right there, you're sneaking and hiding just like Hitman.
Know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that.
Yes. Looks good. It's supposed to have crazy cutscenes, and yeah, it looks like a sophisticated Hitman with some racing scenes and so on and so forth. Maybe some Uncharted. A little bit of Uncharted gameplay. But you are sneaking.
Housekeeping, I presume?
Yes. He's scientific. He's sophisticated. He fits in. Ooh, freezing time. Ooh. Yes, so it's like it looks like an Uncharted / Hitman style game. Looking good. Ooh, you could buy stuff. Microtransactions. Oh, that is so cool. I love me some good microtransactions. It just makes the game so much better. Yes. Yes, it just makes it so much better. Let's see if we could get some actual gameplay. Gameplay trailer, official trailer. Looks pretty good. Looking pretty good. Lots of driving because you know what, James Bond loves his cars. Little bit Mission Impossible style too. I see that. As I said, a little bit of Uncharted. But it does look pretty good. Does look like a game that I would want to check out, but it's probably be $60 with microtransactions and so on and so forth. But yeah, that is 007 First Light, and basically a run up to who's gonna play the next James Bond. Hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. Pass it on. Tell your friends. Come on, come on. You know you like it. All right. Everybody have a wonderful night. Thanks for watching.